Hey blockheads, this is DJ AK from NK Airplay Radio, and if you love what the My So-Called Whatever podcast crew is doing, check us out too. NK Airplay is an online radio station playing all your favorite hits from the 80s and 90s, especially the ones from those boys in the band, New Kids on the Block. Listen to artists like Boyz II Men, Debbie Gibson, Tiffany, boy bands, girl bands, and many more. We play artists that are associated with or who inspired the New Kids on the Block, plus some of the artists that inspired us while we were growing up. Check us out on social media at NK Airplay Radio. And download the Live 365 app for your iPhone or Android phone and listen today.
Friends forever, that's what we are. Through the thick and the thin, we're friendship stars. We're banger main buddies from the days of old. We laugh, cry, and hug, friendship solid gold. My so-called whatever started a year ago. We share our stories and your stories were told. 80s, 90s memories that give us glee. And on the block party shows, NKOTB. Now our friendship circle has grown by far. Hashtag friends forever, that's what we all are. Boom. And if you don't know, now you know. My so-called whatever for life. Hashtag MSCW. Hashtag friends forever. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
What's up, all you cool cats and kittens?
Cool
That
cats and
is
kittens.
that is so like last month,
Carol Baskin.
2 months ago.
I know.
But it still makes me laugh.
It makes me laugh that I watched this TikTok today.
I know which one you're talking
The
about.
one that says she looks like Amanda.
Oh no.
Is it
No.
Amanda not Siegfried, that's not her name. Amanda
Yes, from the one that was in the movie.
Mean Girls.
Yes, Amanda Seyfried.
Yeah.
Something
That
like
Carol
that.
Baskin
Yes.
looks like her. Because
She
when I
does.
looked like Carol, every time I kept looking at Carol Baskin, I'm like, she looks like somebody. I just don't know who it is. I'm
That
not
was
sure
her.
if it's her. I'm not sure if it's her I was thinking of. But when she like morphed the picture, I was like, oh my God.
So there's another TikTok. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
And it was a man, like a husband. And I don't remember how it was posed, but it was like, what song reminds you of me? And then all of a sudden his little girl popped her head in the frame.
Yes.
And she's like, Carol Baskin.
Killed her husband, whacked him.
She was probably like 5.
That made me laugh so hard.
That was so cute.
Oh my gosh, can you hear in the background my Roomba's going because it's late. It usually goes off at 11:30, so I can't stop it. So
I can't hear it.
You might hear the Roomba. The
I can't
rumble of the
hear it.
Roomba.
But when we were talking to our guest earlier,
Yeah.
and it's late. Like it's like, I don't even know, 11:30 right now.
Yeah.
So when we were talking to him earlier, my neighbor had his lawnmower out.
What? What?
I don't know.
Which one? The one in the back?
No, the one that's right next to me.
And he was mowing his lawn?
And I don't think he was mowing his lawn. I think he was trying to fix the lawnmower.
But it's 11:30.
Well, this was at like 9.
But still.
9:30. But I know. And I was like, and I don't care. Like,
No.
normally I wouldn't hear.
No.
But my window happens to be cracked a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just to like let the stink out of the room a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, you just air out the place.
Yes. We've been doing that. Yes.
So I had it cracked just a little bit. And I'm like, of course. Like, when I'm recording, and the window was cracked in the living room, and my living room is like right next to their like yard. There's
funny.
a lawnmower.
That's funny.
But I don't think it carried over.
I did not hear it. So
Oh, that's good.
But speaking about sound, this episode might be a little bit different sound wise than you're used to. Just remember, we're on phones. It's a lot different than when Brooke and I are here, in our like studio, if you will.
I think people understand that.
Yeah. So the sound quality might not be that great, but it's a great episode. And we were able to get another male perspective when it comes to blockheads, and it was awesome. We had Kevin on. If you don't know Kevin, you will know Kevin because you're going to listen to this episode.
Right.
And he is really cool, and we were really excited to have him on the podcast. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It was high time to have a Southern gentleman on.
Yes, and he is a Southern gentleman. he for sure is.
Yeah.
I could listen to him talk. Like, I love his accent. So yeah, so that's what our episode is this week. And here he is. All right.
All right. I will intro. I will on the count of 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. This is Brooke.
And this is Nikki.
And this is Kevin.
And this is my so-called whatever. Welcome to the block party.
We ain't leaving out.
Ain't leaving out nobody.
No.
And we're not leaving out Kevin. Because he's here.
Yeah.
He's here practicing social distancing. Not that we would not be able to hang out anyway because he's so far away.
Right, that's true. That's true.
But yeah, so we're super excited to have him on, and welcome.
Thank you.
It's so awesome to have you on here, Kevin.
I know, because we don't get guy perspectives.
Yeah.
Thank you for reaching out. It's awesome to be here.
So I think we've only had one other guy blockhead on here, and it was Brandon, right? Is that the only other guy that we've had? So this is awesome to have somebody else to kind of like give us their perspective on like what it's like to be a guy and be a blockhead. And
right, and not only that was like over 2 years ago.
Oh my gosh, yes. Almost
I
3.
know.
Yeah.
So I'm super pumped. And I know that our listeners are going to be super pumped too.
Yes.
But it's always fun to have a guest, especially with a different perspective.
Right.
So,
go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, I'm kind of curious, though, like how you, Kevin, got to be a fan. Like, what do we call it, Nikki?
Your discovery. Your New Kids on the Block discovery story.
Yeah.
Well, my aunt is only 8 years older than I am.
Oh, wow.
So, growing up, I was exposed to different genres of music. I would always get caught going in her room, stealing her tapes, listening to music. And I was around 5 years old, I want to say.
Oh, wow.
I think I was about 5 when Cover Girl was released as a single.
Okay.
That was the first New Kid song that I had ever heard. And I actually heard that song by sneaking into her room while she was...
Uh-oh, you're breaking up. Sorry.
Is it better now?
It's better now, yes. Sorry. Can you go ahead?
All right. Yeah, I actually discovered... That was the first song I discovered. She was at school one day, and I went into her room and was going through her tapes. And that was one of the tapes that I found and put in and pressed play.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
I love it. Cassette tapes.
Yes.
I love it. There's nothing like a cassette tape.
That is right.
I know.
So immediately, were you like all in? Well, you were 5. So did you end up going to any concerts like during their big, when they were like larger than, I mean, they're larger than life now, but when they were doing those huge, crazy tours, and did you ever get a chance to go to one of those shows?
No, I did not, and they actually came to my hometown too.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
They actually came. They performed in Auburn, right around the university.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't allowed to go. I never got a chance to attend my first concert till my first arena concert. I was 21.
That's amazing. So
That really is.
So the first time you saw them, you were 21.
No, the first stadium or the first.
Oh, the first concert you've ever been to, you were 21? Like arena?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's crazy. What concert was it?
It was Mariah.
Ooh.
The Adventures of Mimi tour.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
That must have been amazing.
It was beyond amazing.
So after that, were you just hooked? Like, because I know you're a Mariah fan.
Like, and I've always loved music, and so after that experience, I was like, I've got to do more of this. But I had attended like shows because I worked and DJ'd at a club also.
Okay.
Before I was actually legal enough to drink.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was DJing at a club when I was 19.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
That's so cool.
Luckily, the only reason I got to DJ at this club was because the owner knew my grandmother.
Okay.
That's awesome, though.
How
Oh,
awesome!
yeah.
How awesome to be 19 and DJing at a club, though. That's
Yep. Like, so if you wanna say like first show or first concert, like I wouldn't call it a show because it was like at a club setting,
mm-hmm.
club/bar setting. But the first person I ever saw live was Percy Sledge.
Okay. Wow. So and how old were you then? 19?
I was 19.
Oh.
19, maybe 20.
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
So we're like the same, Kevin, because that was like my first time that I'd ever been. I was like 19 when I saw like my first concert. So I can relate.
Were you really?
Yeah, I was 19.
You were.
When I saw Joey McIntyre, I was 19.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. So I totally, it's once, I think like when you've waited that long, it like all of a sudden you just want more. Like, and you can't, it's like after that, it's all over with. Like the bug has bit you and you're off.
Yep,
Barstool.
like, oh yeah, like,
I think we lost him again.
I think, yeah.
Oh.
There.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, Mariah and the New Kids have spoke. Well, let me rephrase that. The New Kids and TLC and Naughty by Naomi. Like, I cannot go to a show and not be within the first 5 rows.
Okay, and you broke up a little bit. So you said Naughty by Nature, Mariah, New Kids,
and TLC.
and TLC. And you got TLC and New Kids out for one. That was what, the main event?
The main event tour. Oh
Yes.
my God, that tour was a dream come true.
Oh my gosh. Right? I mean, and that like, oh my gosh, I get goosebumps. Because
That was a really good tour.
I never thought we were going to see TLC. Because, you know.
I never thought we would
Yeah.
either, and the rumors were circulating.
Mm-hmm.
And God, I was messaging people right and left, like, can you confirm this? Like, and it wasn't anybody in the New Kids camp either. Like, it was in the TLC camp.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
And they were keeping such a tight lip about it.
Really?
And they were like, we haven't heard anything. Next thing you know, they're on Good Morning America.
Right. Lo and behold, here they are.
Announcing the tour.
Right.
It's crazy.
And they were fantastic.
yes, like that tour is so surreal, even though it was without Lisa. Like,
Yeah.
I never thought we would see TLC on stage again, much less get a new album.
Right. Or much less be at a New Kids on the Block concert. Like
With TLC.
Right. Right. So that was amazing. That was a great tour.
Yes. Oh, that was a fun tour. That was the first tour I've done that I went to multiple. Like I say multiple. That was the first tour I went to more than 2 shows.
Yeah, that was my next question. I was going to say, so how many shows did you go to?
that tour, I believe I went to 6.
Oh wow, that's fantastic.
This last tour, that's a whole different story.
I can't wait to talk about that. Yeah.
Whole different.
So let me ask you, what was your first New Kids on the Block concert? Was that, did you see them when they reunited?
The reunion tour.
You did see them. So 2008, 2009.
2000.
What was that?
I believe it was 2008 when they done Atlanta.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we got to them a little. Well, I saw them in Boston 2008, and then I saw them in Portland, Maine. They came to Maine in 2009. So yes, 2008 was when I think they did like the big cities.
I think they did like a second go around in 2009.
Right.
And that's when I went. I didn't go to Boston.
Yes. Full service was, I believe, in 2009.
Okay. That
was amazing.
I mean, just being able to, and I'm sure you felt the same way, like see them after all these years and after thinking, hey, I really like them, but they're probably never going to get back together again. And all of a sudden they're together. And like, as an adult, you have money to buy the tickets. So you buy the tickets and there they are. They're right there. It's pretty surreal.
Yep, and I remember that show that I went to. I wouldn't say they were nosebleed seats, but they were not far from it.
Yeah.
Because the amphitheater they used, or not the amphitheater, that was full service. But I want to say the arena they used, and it really wasn't an arena.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was like a smaller. It was smaller than like Phillips Arena.
Okay.
But I mean, it was small enough you could see, but you were. I was away. I was pretty far back.
Yeah. And you were like, I'm never doing that again.
Yeah, never doing that again.
Well, it's funny. It's like, how many shows did we go to? And we would see the people on the bar stools, and we were like, how do they do it? How do they afford it, first of all? And, like, what is that like? And we'll never get to do that. Like, I remember thinking, like, I'll never get to do that.
Right.
But then all of a sudden, you're like, oh.
I'm like, Brooke, we're doing bar stools. We're doing it.
I did it, and I did it again, and I can't do it any other way.
No.
Yep, it's a different experience. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So when did you start cruising? Was it right away?
I actually started cruising in 2009.
Wow, that's so awesome! Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
I have some friends from home. Actually, it's the ladies that cut my hair. And they were like, we booked a spot on the New Kids cruise. I'm like, you're fucking kidding me. And they were like, no, do you want to go? And I was like, hell yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And so I literally got on the wait list.
Oh, wow.
I got on the wait list in mid-January, I believe. I want to say it was mid to end of January.
Yeah.
When I got on the wait list. And I remember getting an email from Rose Tours telling me there was a room available that I wanted.
That's amazing.
And I want to say either the final payment was due, like, right then, or
Oh,
it was
man.
it was a little after the final payment.
Wow.
Oh.
So they're like, you need it, but you got to pay it right now.
Oh, yeah. And I was like, okay, what do you need? Here's my credit card.
Yeah. Take my money. Take it.
Take it. Just take it.
And that's how me and K-Dub were introduced to each other.
You and who?
K-Dub.
Oh, K-Dub.
Kenny.
Okay, yes. Okay. So you guys met on that first cruise.
Kind of, sort of. And not really on the cruise, but we met like right before the cruise.
Okay.
But I didn't know who he was. He didn't know who I was.
Okay.
This was back when the Ning boards were
yes, those were the best. Those were the best.
And K-Dub had hit me up, and it was like, I need a roomie for the boat. And I was like, I'm sorry, they told me my room's maxed out. Like, I don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, he did find a spot on the boat. And God, the first two cruises, I had roommate match. The first one was a little interesting, because my roommate, I won't name her name, didn't speak good English, because she was, I want to say she was from France.
Oh, okay.
But I want to say she was from France. So her English was very limited, and we would talk, and neither one of us knew what the other one was talking about.
Right.
Oh no. That makes for some interesting conversations, like especially like after you've had a few.
Oh yeah, and she was really nice though. And I remember I had bought something and it got misplaced, and I had to go down to I forget what they're called,
Like
but I had to go to, like, the customer service area.
Yeah.
To ask them if they could pull because this was right before we disembarked.
Oh wow.
And I wanted to see if it was in my bags that they had taken. Oh God, that opened up a whole can of worms, because they went into the room and they ramshacked everything. They were searching everything, and I was like, "No, I need my bags that you took to see if it's there." So they were going through this girl's stuff.
Oh no.
Oh
no. It was a nightmare, and I was like, "No, I can't do this again." All because of that. Like, the roommate was fine. It was when they done that, and I was like, no, that's not okay, because this girl doesn't know me. I don't know her. Why are they doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Whereas if you knew each other, it's different.
Oh yeah, it would have been totally different, because if it would have been like me and Lorena, or me, Dan, Kayla, Christina,
Mm-hmm.
like, it would have been fine. Hell, they would help me look for it.
Right.
Where Carnival's people were like, no, we're searching everything.
Oh jeez.
Oh gosh.
And it was a pair of earrings that I had bought for my grandmother.
Oh.
Did you find them?
I did find them, and they were actually in my luggage that was under the boat. And they were supposed to be in my carry-on. Like, they found it after they did all this.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
Well, just like you said, I just need to look at my bags that you took.
Right.
Like, we could have saved that whole debacle if they would have just done what I asked the first time.
Yeah.
The second cruise, I got a little more. It was a little bit better. One of the ladies that cuts my hair was supposed to roommate with me on the boat.
Oh, okay.
she had to back out.
Oh no.
So we didn't sell. She sold her spot to a girl from New Jersey.
Okay.
I think she was from Jersey, close to the Jersey Shore. That was really fun because we were not far from the same age either. Like, we talked back and forth, but we hardly saw each other. We only saw each other, like, as we were going in to go to sleep.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
Which was very limited.
Yeah.
Like, I want to say 5 to 7 hours the whole trip.
Oh wow.
Well, it sounds about
But
right.
you do your thing. Like, you don't, you guys went your own ways, and it was okay.
Yep.
I mean, we've heard some doozies.
Yeah, but we've also heard some success stories.
Yes, we have.
Like,
Yes, we
isn't
have.
it Maria and Jackie? Didn't they meet because of roommate match?
I don't remember.
Or Maria and Kim?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I think they did, but I'm not sure. But I have heard some good things too.
Oh yes, there have been great success stories. I have heard some crazy.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's just say I'm picky about who I room with.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Me too, Kevin.
Me
Too.
Same.
Not only do, like, if someone asks me if they can room with me and I don't have a, I'll text some friends and I would be like, hey, do you know this person?
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah.
What do you know?
I want to know everything. The good, the bad, the ugly about this person.
Well, yeah. You got to check references,
Yeah.
resources.
Yes.
Yep.
For sure.
And I'm talking more than one friend too. I'll send it to a couple of people. I'd be like, hey, these are my possible roommates. What do you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the way
Good.
to do it.
Good. That's a best practice.
Yeah.
That is a best practice.
It is. And I mean, I don't know. It's hard because I know there's a lot of people out there that do the roommate match because they want to go and they can't find any friends to go, and it's worked out for them.
Right.
But yeah, get to know your roommate before you get on the boat.
Yes, that is key.
Yes. Very key.
And know them for more than a month or two.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh God.
And I mean, and this is totally strange because I met Lorena, which is Miss Tattoo, on the second cruise. Matter of fact, it was actually on my birthday that we met.
Wow.
Fun.
And I was up on the top deck, just staring over the balcony, taking it all in. And I remember I felt, you know how you feel like somebody is watching you or staring at you,
Yes.
Yes.
or you can feel somebody close to you. And then I literally felt a pat on the back, and she was with a friend of hers. Her name was Tanisha, and she was like, "Hey, you don't have to be alone. You can party with us if you want."
Oh, that's cool.
And that is literally how I met Tat. And then we talked on Twitter, blah, blah, blah. By the fourth cruise, we met on the second cruise, and by the fourth cruise, we were roommates.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
And we have been roommates since the fourth cruise.
That's amazing.
awesome.
That is the best.
Like, my roommate situation, if it does change, it's with the same people.
Yeah.
Like if Tat normally does the same room I do, but if she can't make it, like someone else that has roomed with me before will come in that room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely this past cruise, Brooke wasn't able to go. So I was lucky enough to have a couple friends of mine that I knew very well, which was very good, offered to let me stay with them. So that was really good. And that was,
my friends know, they're like, oh, you snore. But they were like, it's not bad. It's really, it's almost faint.
Oh, Brooke and I both do. So, so we're good.
And I was like, what was that?
We're good together. We're like, we're the snoring companions.
Right. And we're both always hot.
Right. We're both always hot. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Like, I have to have my room cold.
Yes, Kevin. Yes.
Like an ice box.
Yeah.
I want it like an ice box. And then I want to wrap up in blankets.
Yes.
Even in the wintertime.
Yes.
Even in the wintertime, like, the vent in my room is completely blocked. Like, the vent is completely blocked, and I have a portable air conditioner that I hook up in the wintertime.
Kevin,
On top
I like
of
the way you roll.
fan.
I like the way you roll.
Oh yeah, on top of the ceiling, like on top of that, I have a ceiling fan, and I have this huge fan that's called a wind machine.
Oh, I want a wind machine. That's what I want.
That sounds like something I could get down with.
Yes, I want that for Christmas. Make a note, Brooke.
Oh gosh.
Like, I have to be cool. I will not sleep if I'm hot.
No, me
at
neither.
all.
No, I get it. Like I have to have a fan blowing at full capacity. It's not just for sound. It's for I need it cold.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I don't need it for sound. I need the breeze, the air.
Yeah.
I need to feel that.
Right.
I need it on my face.
But my feet have to be tucked in. Like, because I don't want anybody touching my feet. So you never know.
No monsters.
You never know. So this would have been your 11th cruise. This
This would have been my 11th.
Wow. That's so awesome.
Damn Corona.
I know.
Oh, I know it.
So you have 10.5 because you attended the virtual, right?
Yes.
Yes. So 10.5, and they did a good job. They did a good job with the virtual, I think.
Oh yeah, they did a really good job with that.
It was fun. So let's talk, because we're on the cruise subject. What was your favorite cruise, and why was it your favorite one?
Yeah.
Okay, so favorite cruise.
Yes.
That's a hard one because they're all unique and special
Right.
in like different ways.
Right.
Yeah.
Or memorable moments. Like, what are some of your most memorable moments from the cruise?
Memorable moments.
Yeah.
I would say the New York cruise
Okay.
when Donnie pulled me up and was like, I want you to dance. And I'm like, I don't dance.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, you can hand me the mic. And he was like, okay, what are you going to do? And then literally as I was walking up, almost on the top step, Ice Ice Baby started playing.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, I got it. I know this.
I got this. That's awesome.
Which is kind of out of my comfort zone because I'm actually a laid back, quiet person. And when I would go do karaoke, I could not stand in front of people.
Yeah.
Like I literally had to be off to the side to where they couldn't see who was on stage or who was singing. But that would be probably the most memorable. But my favorites would probably, I want to say it was 2011, 2012 maybe.
Okay.
The year Naughty was on the boat.
Okay.
That was a really fun cruise.
I bet that was fun.
That was that cruise was the birth of the stripper pole becoming a standard in the room.
Oh. I don't know about the stripper pole. You're going to have to tell us about the stripper pole.
Yeah. Please do.
Well, it started as a joke. With some friends of ours, Coca-Cola, Jen, and Barbie. They were like, we have a stripper pole we're bringing on the boat. I was like, oh, okay, I have a stripper pole too. We'll bring it also.
Oh, wow.
The stripper pole got so much attention, like, it was unreal. And I was like, might as well keep it.
That's awesome. So is it like a collapsible pole? Or is it like a real stripper pole?
Yeah, it's like a portable.
No way.
It attaches. Like you can literally screw it in really tight, and it's sturdy.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Like it's really fun because we have friends that come by, and the first thing they do is run through the door and jump on it.
That is so cool. Oh my gosh.
If the cruise actually would have happened this year, we were talking, like me and some friends were talking about buying bubbles that we could zip ourselves up in.
That would have been amazing.
Yeah. But
those ones that you like run around in, like the legs are out, but everything else is covered.
Yes.
Genius.
Yes.
Because the balls we were looking at were the ones where you could, like, literally roll it across the water with you in it.
Oh, nice.
Those were really dope.
I would like to do that myself. Like,
I think I'd be sick, but that would be cool if I wasn't sick.
Yeah.
And I mean, and I get it. Like, I'm not mad the cruise got canceled.
Yeah.
At all or postponed. I'm not, because I was freaking out about it, to be honest. Because
Same.
I was like, I'm like, either way, I'm gonna go.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna go. I'll do. If they make us quarantine, I'll quarantine 2 weeks either in Tampa or Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have friends that I could have stayed with because we were going on the same cruise.
Yep.
And I would have just let work know I'm taking an extended vacation. They're making me quarantine. Yeah, because either way, we were going to lose. We were going to lose the money if we didn't go.
Right.
Because we couldn't cancel.
Right.
I mean, we could have for a penalty.
Right.
Right.
I'm just so happy what they did. Like, it sucked to get that check because, like, it didn't happen. You know what I mean? Like, to actually get it, and you're like, shit. Like,
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I cried a little bit when I got that check.
Aw.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking because
and I still haven't deposited the check in my account either.
Oh, I definitely did. I deposited it. It's still sitting in my account, but I deposited it. It sat for a little while, and then I was like, may as well deposit this. But I haven't spent it. I'm really proud of myself.
Well, there's nothing to spend it.
Yeah, it's for other New Kids adventures. So
right back in the New Kids account,
which will hopefully be Fenway. I'm trying to be optimistic. I'm really trying.
Crossing my fingers. Crossing my fingers for Fenway.
Me too. Fingers in my toes.
We'll keep our Lysol. We'll get our Lysol. We'll have our face masks if we have to.
Get those bubbles.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't experienced a Boston show yet, and we were talking about going to Fenway, but I done New York twice last year, and well, I say that back. No, I done New York. I done New York twice last year, and once this year, and we were going back, and I think it was June for Joe's show, the Wanderer.
Yeah, we were going in June too.
Yeah.
And that trip got canceled, and then I was like, and by the time that trip got canceled, all the good seats for Fenway were gone. So I'm gonna do a plug. If anybody's selling Fenway tickets,
yeah,
I need 5.
Message
good
us,
seats.
and we'll put you in touch with Kevin.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you know what? I bet you anything. there will be tickets available.
Yeah, if it all goes as planned,
yeah,
and as we hope it will, there will be some people that will not be going.
Yep.
we will be going, but there will be other people that will not be going, but we will be there. There is nothing like a Fenway show. There is just,
and I haven't, and I feel bad because I haven't experienced Fenway or a Boston show, but I have been to Boston.
You haven't been to a Boston show? Oh, you've got to go to a Boston show.
And the only reason I haven't been to a Boston show is because I hate flying.
Okay. And that's a trip. That is a trip.
Well, yeah.
I hate flying, but I flew to New York. Matter of fact, my first time flying was to Vegas. That whole plane ride was a nightmare.
Oh, no.
Why was it a nightmare?
First time flying, I didn't know I thought the plane was crashing. When we hit turbulence,
yeah,
like, it wasn't fun.
No.
For me, nor the people that I was traveling with.
I have flown more times than I could even try to count. Every time we hit turbulence, I think we're crashing.
Yes, Brooke always needs to take a little something to take the edge off when we fly.
I hate flying so much.
And Brooke's a travel agent.
Yeah, I'm a travel agent, and I hate flying. Whenever I fly, like leading up to it, I'm so anxious. I say to myself, okay, if you survive this, you don't ever have to do it again. Don't put yourself through this. This is foolish. Why do you do this to yourself? It's not human for people to be in the sky. Like, that's not how it's supposed to be. But, so I hear you.
I remember telling a flight attendant on my first flight, she was like, "Oh, you're fine. You'll be fine." I said, "I'm not Peter Pan. I can't think happy thoughts and fly."
So when you flew to Vegas, was that the after dark?
No, believe it or not, I flew to Vegas in 2001. It was the year I turned 21.
Oh wow.
That was like my first time ever venturing off. I mean, I was with people I knew. I was with the club owner. They done APA pool.
Mm-hmm.
So they went for pool matches. I tagged along. Like, I went for the experience.
Yeah.
Fun.
And then the next time I flew by myself all the way to the West Coast to LA.
Wow. By yourself?
By myself. No one would go with me, and I went for one person only.
And who was that?
Mariah.
Oh,
she filmed the ABC Christmas special for her second Christmas album. I believe it was November the 12th of 2010, and I flew out there for that. I had a friend who was singing backup for her at the time, and I went out to meet with them.
That's awesome. So I was going to ask how you were able to secure a spot to be there, but was it your friend that was able to help?
One Iota was doing tickets for the show. They were doing tickets for the show, but if I didn't secure a ticket through One Iota, she was going to give me one.
Awesome. That's cool.
And I can honestly say that's one thing that I haven't used to my advantage was me being friends with someone who worked with her, and I still haven't met her.
You haven't met Mariah?
No.
You need to meet Mariah. You need to meet her.
My plans were to go to Vegas because she does meet and greets in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't do them anywhere else but Vegas. So if she does another residency, hopefully the days don't conflict with anything going on at work, like in the past.
Oh.
Yeah.
Friggin' work.
Yeah.
I know. If it didn't pay for these things.
Right.
Gotta make money, though.
Yes,
right.
You do. So, you've met new kids. How many times have you met them?
Oh, God.
More than you could count?
Yeah, more than I can count.
So, what's been your favorite new kids experience? Do you have a favorite new kids experience?
I do. And I would have to say it was the first time that they called me by my name. And I looked and I was like, are they talking to me?
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, how do you know my name? Because I never told them my name.
Oh.
Oh, they just knew you.
And I'm assuming it was from Twitter.
That's cool. So they like automatically like made the association of you from Twitter and was like, that's Kevin. Oh, that's cool. They're watching. They're always watching.
Like, I can, like, when he says he sees a lot, he sees a lot. That's all I can say.
That is the truth.
He knows all.
You're like, how? But it happens. It happens.
And Lorena was there when it happened, and I was like, is he talking to me?
I love it. I love it. What's your favorite New Kids song?
Yeah.
Oh, it changes. Like, it changes. It's crazy. Like, one day it's Cover Girl. One day is We Were Here.
I love that.
One day is 80s Baby. But I'm going to say favorite for right now, or like, the favorite for this week would be House Party. Like, that's been playing nonstop.
It's perfect for the time right now.
It is. It's a great song.
Yep.
You did the video. You did the fan video.
I did, and that was actually like spare of the moment. I was on Instagram Live one night, and I was like, so I have this idea. Let's do a pass the mic challenge. They were doing the Don't Rush challenge. I was like, I'm late for everything. I'm even late to work. I'm surprised I haven't lost my job. I'm just kidding. Like, they know I run late.
Yeah.
They know if I'm not there by 15 minutes after, something's wrong.
Yeah.
They know I usually roll in about 15 minutes late every day. Yes, I was like, so let's just do a pass the mic challenge. And then I reached out to Tat and a couple of other friends, Kayla, Christina. I was like, hey, let's do this. And then they were like, no, let's keep that same concept, but let's do a remake to House Party. I was like, okay. I said, I'm down. We literally threw that video together. Like, we didn't even post about it because it was just between us.
Yeah.
And then there was like one or two people that was on my Instagram Live that sent in a clip for it, but that video, like, we never posted anything about it. We recorded those parts, and Tat edited the video together in less than 36 hours.
That's amazing. I know how video editing is. It is not easy. And that, you guys, it's so good.
Thank you.
Do you care if we link to it? We put it on our website?
Oh, I don't mind at all.
Okay. We'll put it on our website. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, come over to our website, mysocalledwhatever.com, and it will be right in the episode details. You can watch the video if you haven't seen it, because it's awesome. And you also did one to 80s Baby too.
We did.
Because I was in that one.
Yes. That video was so much fun.
Oh, it was so fun. It was so much fun. I loved that. So I'll post that
was
one
a while ago.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Brooke, you recorded me.
I did.
Yeah.
The first official Naughty Kids on the Block song.
Yes. Yes. So
That's
fun.
awesome.
It's when your worlds collide.
Yep, because, and I know this is going to sound too cliche, but the club I worked at was a hip-hop and R&B club. So, I mean, I like pop music too. And it's like it really does collide.
Mm-hmm.
Because you'll find me at a Pastor Troy concert or a Lil Jon concert, just like you will at a Mariah concert or a New Kids concert.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
And I'm hoping they don't cancel Freaknik in Atlanta.
When
That's
that?
one I'm really looking forward to. I want to say it's in July.
Oh.
Well, but Georgia's different. They're opening up, so they might not cancel it.
Right.
They might not. It depends on how their cases are, though. 'Cause it's in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, it's a huge... And I want to say if it's like it was last year, it's a huge weekend thing.
That's pretty cool. So it's like a... What do you call it?
Like a festival?
Festival, thank you.
It's similar to a festival. It's similar to a festival, except there's a lot of hip hop artists there. Some of the artists actually go a little bit harder than they should.
Oh.
But I want to say Adina Howard, that sang "Freak Like Me,"
Yes.
is there this year. I want to say she's there. I know Jermaine Dupri's hosting it. That's his birthday weekend. I want to say 2 Live Crew was on the roster for this tour. I mean, or for that weekend.
I love 2 Live Crew.
Yes. Like 2 Live Crew. Like, no words.
Yeah, that was like one of my first tape singles that I ever got. Was 2 Live Crew, Me So Horny. That was my one.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was one of my, and I can remember my parents never said a word. Like, never said a word, but I was like, yes, 2 Live Crew, Me So Horny, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Freaknik is Friday, September 18th through September the 20th.
Okay, so there's still a chance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's still a chance. It's some of the artists on there is Jermaine Dupri, Too Short, Plies, Juvenile, Trina, Trick Daddy, A-Ball MJG, Mike Jones, Field Mob, Field Mob, like, they haven't done anything in a while. Like, Little Scrappy, Jazzy Fate, Kilo Ali. Kilo hasn't done anything in a while.
Juvenile hasn't done anything in a while, has Juvenile? Like, I haven't heard Juvenile in a long time.
I don't think he's done anything lately. Little John and the East Side Boys.
Oh.
Like,
whoa.
That's taking me back to my club days.
Yeah. That's like early 2000s. Right there.
Yep. And, Ray J's there, Twista's there, 95 South that done the remix to Give It To You.
Oh,
George
95 South.
95
Yes.
South.
They also did Tootsie Roll.
That was 69 Boys.
Oh, 69 Boys. Crap.
What did 95 South do though?
They did another one.
Here, Kitty Kitty.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was like a cheerleading song.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Up here it was.
Yes.
It was like on the Jock Jam CD.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Jock Jams.
Give It To You 95 South mix is the best mix of Give It To You. Just putting it out there.
And they're taking that back with this show with a lot of so deaf artists.
That sounds like an awesome festival.
It actually does.
I would go if it was here.
I would go.
I would go. Yeah.
I don't know that I would fit in.
But that was like us going to Comic-Con, Brooke. Like,
well, right.
You know, we just make it work.
We go places where we just don't fit in. That's fine.
Yes.
Who cares? I don't care.
Oh, you would be in Atlanta. Everybody fits in Atlanta.
I've never been to Atlanta. I've always wanted to go.
I have
You
been
have
to the airport.
Atlanta, it's all right. I don't consider Atlanta a city. K-Dub's probably going to kill me for saying this because he lives in Atlanta. He's from Boston, but he lives in Atlanta.
Oh wow.
He lives like the east side of Atlanta. And then I have quite a few friends that live up there, but Atlanta it's a city, but it's not a city. Atlanta's country.
Okay.
Like it's like a country city. It's not like New York or LA.
Yeah.
Or like Boston, maybe?
Yeah, or Boston. Like Atlanta is kind of like Miami, except surrounded with concrete.
Okay.
Is it like Nashville, only a little bigger?
It's a little bigger than Nashville. Atlanta's like a party town.
Okay.
Kind of like Miami and kind of like
okay.
Nashville.
Yeah, because Nashville seemed small, but it was like
Nashville is really small.
Yeah.
Nashville, believe it or not, is when I drove through Nashville, I'm like, this is it?
Right. We were expecting this like grand place and
like a big city.
Yeah.
And it really wasn't. Like it felt like it kind of felt like Portland, Maine. Right,
it did. And that was back in early 2000s, but I just went, what was it, like 2016, 17?
Oh, yeah.
And for work, and I still was like, I thought this was going to be bigger since the last time I was here. It's small, but I like it. I do like it there. I would move to Nashville if I had the money.
Like my first time going to Nashville was the main event tour.
Really?
Uh-huh. I want to say that was my first time going to Nashville. I think that was my first time going to Nashville.
Maybe we'll just meet you down and we can meet in Nashville.
Yeah, we'll meet you in Nashville. We can just go there.
We'll do that again. That was fun.
Yeah, that was
all right.
Fun.
Yeah, because I'm only 5 hours from Nashville.
Oh well, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
We have to fly.
No.
Yeah.
I hate flying. I would literally drive it. I prefer to drive.
No, I feel you.
The past couple, I flew to Chicago for the opening of the NKOTB SB tour.
Oh, that was a great tour.
And then
so good.
Oh, wasn't my favorite tour because I'm biased. Like my favorite tour, and I can't even say it's my favorite. Like my favorite tour is the number one is the reunion tour.
Mm-hmm. Right. I agree with you on that.
And then my other my top two is literally the main event and mixtape mashup. It can't be number 2 and number 3. That is my number 2.
Yeah.
Is main event and mixtape.
Yeah. Because you got TLC, and you got Naughty, and you got New Kids, all together. And plus then you got Tiffany and Debbie Gibson, and you just, yeah.
Tiffany is a sweetheart. I met her outside of the arena in Nashville. And she was literally, I think she had just finished her bus meet and greet, and she was out there talking to people, taking pictures with people.
That's awesome. Just
standing on the street.
That's amazing. Love Tiffany. Love Debbie Gibson too.
Yeah. I didn't meet Debbie, but I heard really good things about her though.
Yeah, our friend Jackie. She met her, and she was said she was the most down to earth person. Just I really wish, yeah, I really wish I would have met her. I actually I was going to get a meet and greet. That's what it was in Atlantic City, but probably good thing I didn't because I didn't make it through the concert at Atlantic City. So
right.
Speaking of not making it through the concerts, I got a story for you after this one.
Yes.
I'm driving to Greenville, South Carolina like spare of the moment. Like, I decided the day of the show that I was going to Greenville.
Wow.
I got stuck in traffic right outside of Atlanta. Like, I had made it through Atlanta on my way to Greenville and got stuck in traffic. I was stuck in traffic for 4 hours.
No.
And Greenville was, I think, an hour, and it was no more than 2 hours. It was no more than a 2-hour drive from Atlanta to Greenville.
Wow.
I walked into the arena. I parked my car, walked into the arena, and was getting to my seat when Donnie was doing his speech in the crowd.
Oh.
Like,
oh my gosh.
And I walked in the wrong door.
Oh.
And we made eye contact, and I turned and went the other way.
Oh.
I was like, I'm in the wrong section.
Oh man, that's awful.
And then I get to my section, and I couldn't get to my seat.
Oh.
Because Joe was in our section.
Oh.
The section I was in. Yeah. And it was a madhouse.
I was going to say, forget.
I bet, yeah.
Forget it.
I was like, I'm not even fixing to try to get through this crowd. I'll watch it from right here, and when this clears, I'll go to my seat.
Yeah. Gosh.
Did it clear eventually?
Oh yeah, it wasn't like I probably wasn't even standing like 5 minutes because it was right as he was going into Boys in the Band.
Yep. So he got up on his box. And everybody goes crazy.
Yep.
Gosh.
That really was the best, the way that they did that. And because there really wasn't a bad seat. Like, well, I mean, you could be like we were at TD Bank North at Boston. Is it still called the TD Bank North? No, it's not.
You can call it the Garden.
The Garden.
It's the TD Garden.
We were for Justin Timberlake, we were at the very tippity top. That was a bad seat.
Oh, you could like touch the ceiling from our seat.
It was
like
the worst.
Justin was an ant.
Yes. But never again.
Yes,
but
no. Never
for
again.
the mixtape tour, the way that they did it, there was like huge screens, number one. So you could potentially still see it if you were in those seats. But also the people that didn't buy like the completely up close seats like we had, like, you know,
right.
like floor, they still had a great time because like the guys came into the crowd. So
yep.
Yeah, they did a really good job.
They really do. Their performances are like no other.
They really are. And I mean, in this tour, like, even though this tour was something that we weren't used to because they literally opened the show and closed the show.
Yeah.
I like how they swapped out the artists.
Yeah.
I did too.
I did too. Because it wasn't like, okay, New Kids are on, now they're gone. Like, now they're not coming back. Or like, oh, we're waiting and waiting and waiting for New Kids. It was like little New Kids, then some Tiffany, little New Kids, and some Debbie, little New Kids, and some Naughty. It was nice.
And I can say this, I wish Naughty would have been able to have like another track or two.
Mm-hmm.
Another song or two. I wish Tiffany would have had a chance to have like another song or two. Yeah. As well as Salt and Pepper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But again, that would have made it like a 4-hour show.
Right. But I'd be there for it. Like
I would too. I don't know. Like I know they get tired.
Yeah. I can't imagine. But 4-hour New Kids show, sign me up. I'm there.
Absolutely. I didn't know how I would feel about it. at first.
Mm-hmm. Well, because we weren't all about when they were with Backstreet Boys, because we were NSYNC fans. So when they initially announced they were going to be with Backstreet Boys, Brooke and I were like, what?
Nah.
But then we fell in love with Backstreet Boys.
It was amazing.
So, yeah.
Those shows, I loved that tour.
Yeah.
I loved that tour.
That was a great tour.
But yeah, I think it worked out really well for mixtape, and I enjoyed it way more than I thought I would. Like the format switch up, I thought it was really awesome.
Yeah,
yeah, it was a good tour. I kind of like the stage setup on that tour a little bit. I didn't like how they called the certain packages like. You would get front row, but you know how they do like the 5-star and 5-star plus and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I didn't like the way some of that was set up, but I mean, other than that, it was a good tour. I mean, and I did have like 5-star plus. I had like front row seats for the Atlanta show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but
it was hard too to compete with the Backstreet Boys fans for the seats.
It was.
Yeah.
That it was, and I think the wording might have been what threw a little bit of it off, maybe for like seat selection wise.
Yeah,
but overall, it was a good tour, and can't forget the was it total package or the package tour with Boys to Men and 98 Degrees? That was another good tour.
That was an amazing. I loved 98 Degrees. I loved it all, but I was excited to see 98 Degrees. Yes.
Like the pods.
We did not experience them, but nice. They looked pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you this. I didn't do my first meet and greet until the NKOTB SB tour.
So that was
2011.
2011. Yep.
Yep. I done my first meet and greet that tour, and I was like, I don't want to spend the money, but then I was like, but I want to experience it,
right?
Yeah.
And I just said, screw it, and then it's like now it's like a standard. I have to do at least one,
right?
Per tour.
Yeah,
that's right. It does. You get spoiled.
You do. And like now I'm like ultimate. That's my goal. It's to do an ultimate.
You will have so much fun.
But I don't know. I don't know if I could do it though. Like you with just them. Like I don't know. I'd probably be like, hey. And then that would be it. And we'd take our pictures and then everybody'd say, Nikki, what'd you say? And I'd just be like, I didn't say anything.
I didn't even say my name.
No.
You're like you'll have fun with the ultimates.
I gotta try it.
I tried to get one. And see this last tour or this past tour, I was like, I'm not gonna do a bar stool. I'm not gonna do a bar stool. And then I had a friend reach out to me and said that she wanted to do a meet and greet. She wanted to meet Donnie. And I was like, okay. I was like, what? I was like, well, here's the seat options. She was like, which one will get me front row? I was like, if you want legit front row, bar stool, how much is that? $1,200. And she was like, does that include a meet and greet? I said, it does include a meet and greet, but there's another meet and greet. That's an additional, which is the ultimate. Mm-hmm. She was like, how much is it? And I told her, she PayPal'd me $1,800.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And it was like, if you can get the second meet and greet, get it. If not, don't worry about it. I want a bar stool.
Good for her.
In it to win it.
So,
in it to win it.
I left work early to get home, and and buy the tickets. I bought her ticket, and I'm like, what the hell am I doing? She's never met the guys. She's never done a meet and greet with the new kids. I can't let her do this by herself.
Oh,
I'm like,
good
shit.
for you.
I'm like, I said I wasn't going to do a bar stool, and I bought a bar stool.
Oh, and it's amazing.
And it's worth every penny.
It was, and I would have kicked myself if I hadn't done the bar stool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had bar stools in Boston, and it was unreal. And we'll do it again.
We will.
If there's a bar stool available for us, we will do it again.
We will be on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We didn't do it for Fenway, though.
I can honestly say I missed the pit.
Oh, yeah. Well, so here's the thing. Like I said, I'm hot. I run hot.
Yeah.
And I went to Atlantic City with Jackie and Maria. And people got up in my space, and like it was too much. Like I couldn't handle it. So I don't think I'd do well in the pit. But it looks like an awesome seat. Like it looks like an amazing seat.
The pit was the closest thing to the cruise on land that you could get.
I could see that vibe.
That's true.
That tour was another good tour. When Boys to Men finally gave Justice the One Sweet Day.
Yes.
And they were like, Mariah's not here tonight, so the crowd, you're going to be Mariah, and the whole arena sang her part.
Yes. That was beautiful.
I was a mess. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh my god.
Because people can bash her all they want, but then you still, like, at the end of the day, she wins because you still know her song. You're singing her song.
Right.
Like, you're singing the number one song of the decade of the 90s.
Right.
Not bashing anybody, but not many people have that. Like,
no, they don't.
She has two. She had One Sweet Day for the 90s, and We Belong Together for the 2000s.
Right. And so many more. Because, like, she had, like, Unplugged. That, for us, like, that was a huge album. Like, Mariah Carey Unplugged. I listened to that over and over and over and over.
Oh, yeah, Unplugged. She had done shows, but that was, like, her first big show because people were like, that's not really her singing, that's a studio voice. And that's how that came about. She wanted to prove that she was the voice that was behind the music.
Right. There aren't many albums that I'll listen to over and over and over and over, but that was one of them. That was one for me that I listened to constantly. I loved that.
Mariah Carey.
My favorite Mariah album would have to be Daydream, though.
Oh, Daydream's good. Yeah.
I love that.
Daydream should have had more singles than it had. Melt Away should have been released as a single. That song would have went number one. That, and I love that track. But that album changed the music industry. Like, she was the first quote-unquote pop artist to feature a rapper.
Really?
Uh-huh. Like, she brought ODB on the Fantasy remix.
Yeah.
And
so that
totally changed the game.
Yeah. I just didn't know she was the first one. Like, that so many memories, Brooke.
That song, I'm telling you what right now. If there was a soundtrack to my life, that would be on.
Same.
Oh, that song. I love that song. I listened to it over and over and over again.
Yep. And
so good.
Playland in upstate New York is where that video was filmed.
Really?
So I remember.
Yep.
I remember seeing something on MTV, or probably all I watched was MTV back then. So, but I remember when that video came out, and it was like a whole thing. It was before, I think it was before they did the making the video shows, but it might have been like an MTV News clip or something. But I remember thinking, like, this is beyond its time. Like, this is so different than anything we've ever seen from Mariah.
Yeah.
And because it was just, I wasn't like a huge Mariah fan. I was a big Mariah fan in like 91.
Yeah.
When she first, or like 90. I was in like 50. When her first tape, her first cassette came out.
Right.
And like I bought it, or my mom bought it, and I thought she was awesome. But that song, I was like, sold.
Yeah, we all thought we
Love
could
it.
sing like her as well. But then we listened to ourselves and we sounded like goats.
I tried. Did you say we sounded like goats?
Yes, because I have a tape somewhere, I will find it, of me singing, and yeah, no. Yeah,
it's like her voice is, it's unexplainable. Not many people many people have that ability with a whistle register. Like, there's very few people that I know of that have the whistle register. I know Minnie Riperton was an influence on her with her whistle register. Betty Wright, that just passed away, she could do the whistle register. Shantae Moore, Candy from Escape.
Yep.
Or the Night Angel.
Yes. The Night Angel.
Like, that's Candy. You can't fool me.
That's what. See, I couldn't place it, but then once I saw other people's predictions, and then I went and I listened. Agreed.
Yep. Christina Aguilera can hit that note when she's not screaming, or hit those notes when she's not screaming. And Ariana Grande.
She's incredible.
Those are the only people I know, or that I can think of right off the top of my head, that has the ability to hit that whistle register.
Yeah, they're all amazing.
Yep, and I know it's not, and I know it can't be easy.
no, absolutely not.
No, I can't do it.
No, I know I cannot. For sure, I have proof.
I wish I could. I really wish I could, but no. No.
Oh my gosh. Well, this has been fun. Kevin, we're going to have you on again, because I know you're full of stories. So we need to hear more. We've got our first glimpse of Kevin, but we'll have to have you on again.
I know. And when you make it up to Boston, note I said when. We'll have to say hello.
Yeah. Get a
All
drink.
right. Yeah. Yep. Boston's long overdue. It's been a few. The last time I was in Boston was right before the New York cruise. We flew to Boston just to go to Almanove and Wahlburgers.
Oh wow! Did you love it, Almanove? And I mean Wahlburgers too.
It was amazing. Like, I was like, we've got to experience Wahlburgers, and we're not going to be far from New York. It's only like a 45-minute flight.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And we literally flew from Boston to New York for like $75.
Nice.
Which is unheard of.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's do a couple of days in Boston and then go to New York.
Awesome.
That was a good idea.
That was a good call, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So you're on NK Airplay Radio, right? You have You
I
have
am.
what do you want to let us know a little bit about that and what you do on there?
I haven't done anything lately because the work schedule.
Yeah.
I was able to do cruise week. The day the boat was supposed to leave because I was off that day.
Okay.
Luckily I was off that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Wow.
They wouldn't let me have my whole vacation.
Oh.
So I was like, at least give me Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
So normally what I do, I normally do shows on Thursdays from 3 Eastern time. I think it was 2 Eastern time to 4 Eastern time. I think that's what it was.
Okay.
I normally do shows on Thursday, and I have like a throwback Thursday type vibe.
Oh, fun.
Like I'll play everything from rap to hip hop to pop to R&B. Like it's all over the place. It's kind of like the Lido deck.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
But without the I got the feeling or I got a feeling.
Yeah.
Replaying.
Yeah, because you're not wrong.
Well, awesome. So if you guys want to go check out Kevin, head on over to NK Airplay Radio. You guys have heard of them because we play their little intro at the beginning of our podcast, and Kevin's on there. So check him out on Thursdays from 2 to 4. And
yeah, so when my schedule gets back to normal at work, I'll be able to jump back in and do my shows every week.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate it. It's been so much fun.
I know. Thank you so much, Kevin.
You're welcome, and thank y'all. And hopefully I can get the guys up and maybe do a Block Bros episode.
Yes, that would be amazing. Yes.
That would be amazing.
Yes, let's make this happen because we want to hear it. We are here for it.
All right, I'll reach out to J Block, K Dub, Mark Porter.
Awesome. That would be so much fun.
I'll shoot them a group text tomorrow.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Cool.
That will be so much fun.
Yeah.
All right.
You're welcome.
Well, thanks again, Kevin. And don't forget to go to our website and check us out. And we'll have links to NK Airplay Radio, and we'll have those videos up on our website.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And Kevin, can you share some pictures with us that we can put on our website of you and you on the cruise and at shows?
Yeah, I can do that.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And
thank you.
Yeah. And we'll we'll have you on again if you'll have us. We'd love to have you on again.
All right. All right, and I would love to.
Awesome. Well, stay
you.
safe, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, and thank you, and y'all stay safe as well.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
You're welcome. Bye.
Okay, so that was a great episode.
That was amazing. We thank Kevin so much for coming on.
Thank you so much, Kevin. We appreciate it.
It was so nice to chat with you.
I'm excited to get Block Bros on, too.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be very
fun.
Cool.
That's going to be fun.
Speaking of fun.
Yes.
Speaking of fun.
Yes.
We thank everybody who's been coming to our Zooms.
Yes.
And stay tuned for more Zooms.
Yes, you guys.
Like we said, we try to do them once a week.
Oh my gosh. And they've been so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, I have had a blast.
I have too.
Now,
I'm not like big on I'm full disclosure.
Yeah.
I'm not like a huge like talker. Does that make sense? Like I'm not big on like chat and like I just don't. I don't know. I'm kind of like a lone
You're not
soldier
big on small chat, on small
No.
talk. Yeah, no, I get it. I come off awkward. I come off very awkward when it comes to small talk. Like,
but I've had a lot of fun.
Yeah, but I don't feel like we're small talking though. Like I feel like we're.
It doesn't feel
hosts.
forced.
I feel like we're game show hosts.
Sort of.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Not kind of, it's really fun.
You know what helps?
What's that? The liquor?
A little bit of liquid courage to get out there and put my face up on the thing.
Hey.
Also, a little bit of makeup. That helps too.
Yes, I am. So last week I felt like I'd been living out in the woods for an extended period of time. So I probably should make myself feel a little bit better. And I had taken a shower, like everything, but like I went for a walk and I was sweating. Like I went for like an extended walk. And so I won't do that on Friday.
Well, I mean, here's the thing.
If I do, I'll take a shower.
Yeah, I mean, we're all living, not all of us, but many of us are living in our four walls these days.
Yes.
Like, I have not taken a shower today.
Nor have I.
And I won't. I will take one in the morning.
I will take one in the morning as well.
Before I log in for my work day from my living room. I honestly have not even, my hair is exactly how it was when I woke up this morning. I haven't even taken it out of its little bun thing and redone it.
You know
because
what? I don't think I have either.
Why bother?
Right.
Why bother? So, it's just the way it is. I am telling you, the only time I've done my hair and put makeup on is when we've had these Zooms, especially this last one.
You looked amazing. I just would like to say.
By this last one, I mean not the one that we just had Friday night, but the one before that, because we're recording Wednesday.
Right. We're recording on Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
Well, I felt great. It made me feel like a human being,
and you look
like a human female.
Yes.
It felt good.
So I am going to do my hair and makeup, and I'm going to feel good. I'm actually, yes. Okay. So anyway, Zooms.
Thanks for coming. We love to have you.
We're going to keep doing them as we can.
Yep.
We'll probably have one scheduled for the next week.
Yep.
And we will put it up as soon as we get our schedules aligned. And we
hope to see you there.
Yeah. We're going to probably do the same things that we do, but it's working. It's fun. It's fun. So, with that being said, we love you guys. You're amazing.
Have a great week.
Have an amazing week. And
take care of yourselves and each other.
And we'll be loving you forever.
Okay.
Bye.
Sounds good. Bye.
Hello. No one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hi, Brooke and Nikki. This is Christina from Milwaukee. I just wanted to say how much I loved the virtual cruise. It was amazing to see the guys and see all the fans and just feel all the blockhead love and get to chat with my cruise roomies. So that was definitely a great distraction. I also wanted to say I really enjoyed the MSCW Zoom. That was a lot of fun. Sorry if I looked a bit stunned when you guys picked me. I didn't expect you to pick me. And by that time, I kind of run out of things to say. But I'm looking forward to the next one. We can all hang out and do it again. And I am very much looking forward to the NSYNC episode. I think that will be a lot of fun to hear everybody's NSYNC story. Talk to you later. Bye.
Hi, ladies. It's Maria, and I was just listening to your episode. Man, I'm driving, so I don't know what number it is, but I think it was April 27th. But anyway, you mentioned that people should call, and you also mentioned that we should call and what our favorite part of this virtual thing. And I've been quarantined for a really long time, and you kids, of course, are the best part. And so my favorite part of the New Kid virtual thing this whole thing is that Jordan has returned from whatever witness protection program he's been on. And so right now, today is May 13th. So we've done the whole Jordan Twitter fiasco thing. And I even love that. Like, you know how everybody has their own opinions, and so be it. I am just so grateful and so happy. And his little sass, oh my God, what are you doing? And his sassiness is awesome. I love Sassy Jordan. Maybe the 50, I don't know, his birthday's coming up. turning him into a frisky 50. I don't know. But I love it. I love it. I love him getting frisky with his shirt up on the virtual parties. I hope he does that again. Anyway, so that's it. All right, girls. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
End of messages.
File's done.